Hello everyone, I am here because I went and watched Deadpool and Wolverine on Thursday. My girlfriend and I went to an early screening, and none of my friends have gone to see it yet. But by the time this video is up, most of them probably will have, and I can, nerd out with them. But I want to nerd out right now with all of you. Normally when I do spoiler stuff, I like to wait at least, When I do spoiler stuff with my friends, I like to wait at least a couple of weeks to, let them see it. But I do kind of want this video to be somewhat timely. So, big spoilers in this video. I'm going to be talking about basically the whole movie. I am going to spoil everything. The plot, the cameos, what I think about it. Literally everything. Do not watch this video if you have not seen the movie. The movie is fucking great. They picked the perfect tagline for this film. The let's fucking go. It is perfect for this movie. Here's my non-spoiler review of it. I fucking loved it. Like, the first 10-15 minutes of the movie, that alone told me that it was going to be a great fucking movie, and I want that segment on loop. Just because, holy fuck, it's awesome. If you've seen the movie, you know what part I'm talking about. But holy fuck, it's awesome. I love it. And that's gonna live rent-free in my head next to Has Been Hotel for a good while. I cannot wait for this movie to be released on Blu-ray so I can just watch that part over and over. Anyway, again, turn this video off until you have gone and watched the movie. Go see the movie. I am going to put in all caps in the fucking title that I am spoiling everything. You have heard me rant for the last 2.5 minutes that I'm going to spoil everything. I'm going to put in the description that there are spoilers. My pinned comment is going to be there are spoilers. Do not watch this video without going to see the movie. I'm looking at you specifically, Charles. Go watch the goddamn movie. And now that that disclaimer is out of the way, again, massive spoilers. Holy fuck, we got Wesley Snipes showing up in this movie. That is probably, like, the most hyped thing for me. I did not expect to see Blade. I did not expect to see half the frickin' people that showed up in this film. I was so excited to see Wesley Snipes as Blade. I love Blade. I've been very sad about all the bummer news updates we've been getting about the frickin' new movie. Holy shit, it was awesome to see him. It would probably be just as awesome to see, friggin' Jennifer Garner as Elektra, even though we had known that she was going to be in the film. But I have not seen Daredevil or Elektra, which my girlfriend and I are going to rectify that at some point. She has seen both. I did watch the season where Elektra shows up in the Netflix show. But, that's not Jennifer Garner. Freaking Channing Tatum's Gambit from the movie that never got made. And holy fuck, the deep cut jokes there. Just the deep cut jokes in general. I am surprised they got away with a lot of those jokes. Like, basically shitting on Disney, basically shitting on where the MCU is currently, basically shitting on the multiverse. Fucking attacking the woke mob with one joke. Fuck, I am surprised a lot of that got through. But you know what? Fucking good on Kevin Feige and the people at Marvel for letting it happen. I couldn't stop laughing during this movie. It was so fucking cool. Also, totally forgot that Chris Evans is the Human Torch in the old Fantastic Four movies. Totally forgot all about that until this film. So, that was definitely a surprise. Oh, fucking the Deadpool core showing up with fucking Ryan Reynolds' wife, Blake Lively, being Lady Deadpool. That's hilarious to me. Fucking getting to see Wolverine in the full costume and the mask. Finally. That was fucking cool. Fucking all the different Wolverine variants we got to see, including, and I love that they call him this in the credits, the Cavalrine. Fucking Henry Cavill as Wolverine. Oh. Also, to all of you people, like, in the early years who shit on casting Hugh Jackman because he's too tall to be Wolverine, you got to see comic accurate height Wolverine. Fuck you, I like Hugh Jackman better. Oh my god, this movie was a fucking riot. Just starting minute one with fucking digging up an adamantium skeleton Logan, and then using his body to just annihilate the TVA, all while sync to fucking NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye, was fucking god tier to me. I don't know where I would place Deadpool and Wolverine in terms of, like, my favorite of the MCU films. I still gotta sit and think about that. I'm not gonna go get my phone and look at my list, but god damn is it up there. Oh. Now granted, it's not totally perfect. As much as I love this movie, it's not totally perfect. There were a couple of things, and I feel like this was more just expectations set by outside forces, namely Kevin Feige. I believe Kevin Feige made the comment that this is the most important film to Phase 5. And honestly, just from what I watched, I think it has less to do with universal significance. Granted, there is some universal significance that I don't really know what to make out of it. But I feel like it was more of a, if we cannot get people to come watch Deadpool, if we fuck up Deadpool, then we're just done. Like, there is no, like, redemption for us. I'm not going to say this movie is proof that the MCU is back in full force and that it's going to be fucking amazing again. I'm not going to say it is. But it's definitely proof that there's still life in it, that they can still make good movies if they actually focus on making good movies. So there is that. I kind of thought maybe we'd get some kind of a hint where the multiverse saga is going to go, especially considering the Kang situation, which we fucking know nothing about. Like, whether or not they're going to recast him, whether or not they're just going to ditch the Kang character altogether. I'd be annoyed if we did that, but as I've talked to one of my friends, there are ways they could do it right if they execute properly. We'll have to see what's going to happen. Maybe today, time of recording, San Diego Comic-Con in full force. The Marvel Studios panel is in, like, I can't do conversion time. It happens later tonight. Maybe we'll know more then. Which I will be covering that tomorrow, so, and just kind of talking about what I think about what gets announced, so, that'll be up tomorrow, Sunday. This is hopefully Saturday by the time you're watching us. Anyway, so, they don't really give us any kind of indication, like, where the MCU is going with this film, which honestly I think is a strength of the film. This is a Deadpool movie. This is a Deadpool movie with MCU ties. This is not a MCU Deadpool movie. This is Deadpool. And I fucking loved it. I loved seeing Ryan and Hugh Jackman together, finally, for a film. As much as I know Hugh probably wants to retire, he did retire, for God's sake. As much as he probably wants to hang up the claws, by God, please, just one more movie, the two of you together, please. That was so amazing. And also, they make jokes about that, too. Unsurprising. Oh, sorry, I have to compose my thoughts, and man, I kind of wish I had a water bottle up here. Oh. So, whoa, God, what else do I want to talk about? Oh, okay. Let's get into the MCU side of the Deadpool film, because obviously we got a lot of, like, old pre-MCU movie stuff in here. We've got stuff that was never made, stuff that was made in, like, the early 2000s that people have just kind of forgotten about. So honestly, this film feels like a love letter to some of those earlier projects. And, I mean, Deadpool did get B-15 to agree to take those characters and put them back in their old timelines. So there's a chance we could see them again. Also, while I'm thinking about all those old characters, fucking Wesley Snipes, could you have not hit me with the deep cut about how there's only one blade and there's only ever gonna be one blade? Could you have not hit me like that, man? I love you, but could you have not? Nah, it was fun fucking seeing them. Anyway, MCU stuff. So, naturally, the TVA is a big part of this whole film. I think it's reasonable to say that this film takes place after Loki Season 2, so the reformation of the TVA has happened. Paradox is running a subset that still works off the whole, pruning people, killing timelines, that whole thing, and he even mentions how, the people upstairs don't like that now. No real mention of Loki. There is a mention of the show because, we get to see Eliath in the Void. Oh, good lord. Although we do seem to, apparently still be pruning, variants, because, B-15 was going to prune Deadpool, even though it was his universe. So, what? Why are we still pruning variants? Why are we still sending them to the Void? What the hell is going on here, B-15? You have some explaining to do. Just because the God of Mischief is sitting in the middle of fucking Yggdrasil, trying to keep all this shit together. I guess he's God of Stories now. Anyway, whatever. So, got people texting me and shit. I'm in the middle of recording, people. So we do got that all going on. Beyond that, though, we don't really have a lot of big, MCU ties. We do get this whole, concept of the anchor being, which, basically the fucking universe revolves around this one person in reality, and then when they die, eventually the timeline's just going to disappear. Granted, it could take 20,000 years or so, but still. So for the Deadpool universe in this case, it's Logan, it's the Wolverine. Although I'm a little confused because, and this is largely due to the fact that there is no fucking way to make the X-Men film chronology make any goddamn sense. So, Logan is eventually going to die. But in order for... this film is 6 years after Deadpool 2, which Deadpool 2 showed off, the younger Xavier School characters, so James McAvoy and all them. So Wolverine should still theoretically be alive at this point. So, are there two Wolverines now? Do we just dismiss them showing up as, gratuitous cameos? But yet if Logan's dead, then so should all the X-Men, so there should be no Colossus or Negasonic. There's no way to make the timeline of the X-Men universe make any fucking sense. There's no way to do it. I've done my best with it, and for the moment, I'm just gonna go with the idea that there's two Wolverines. One is eventually gonna die and is, Logan, the movie Logan, and, we've got the new one to keep the universe stable. Or something. Or I'm wrong, and it's post-Logan, and, don't fucking worry about it. But anyway, that's not the biggest problem we've got right now when it comes to the MCU. Oh, good lord. Okay, so plot, cameos, just loving the fucking movie in general. What else did I want to talk about? This is all unscripted, by the way. Like, I just sat down to record this, and I'm like, let's fucking go. And so, like, even with all those flaws, I still love the film. I still think it's fucking great. It's gonna be one of my favorites in the MCU, period. We do get a bit of a hint, possible foreshadowing. They repurpose some footage from Thor Dark World to create a shot of Thor holding Deadpool and crying. So maybe Deadpool's gonna be around for Secret Wars. And maybe homie gonna die. Again. It's not like we haven't had that happen before in these movies. I hope they don't kill off Ryan Reynolds when he's getting into the MCU. Do not do that, Marvel. Going back to characters for a minute. I did really like Cassandra Nova. Just her whole attitude that she had in the film. And, like, she's not overly maniacal, mustache twirling evil. She's just, I'm powerful. I'm gonna do what I want. I can make you my plaything. Or I can keep you alive if you entertain me and have some value to me. Or if I like you. And if I don't, I'm gonna stick my hand into your fucking head and really fuck up your shit. And I'm going to do all of it, probably with a smile on my face. I'm even going to threaten your lives as you're trying to save mine, and I'm dying. Just because I don't care. I kinda loved her, and I kinda wish she stuck around. But, you know, Marvel has a tendency to kill off their villains. Which really has me worried for some potential future projects. Some we might get information on today. Looking at you, Galactus. Who hopefully will not be a cloud this time. So who knows? Let's see what the future holds. But in the meantime, again, if you haven't seen the Deadpool film, why the fuck are you this far into the video? I told you to get the fuck out of here. But if you haven't seen it, go watch it. I'm probably gonna go see it again later this week. Just because that movie was so much fucking fun. Anyways, that is all from me. I will see you guys tomorrow with everything that they talk about at San Diego Comic-Con tonight. And then after that, I'll see you next time.